think I'd have this down to a science by now, but take a big inhale up, exhale out. Again, I always as I'm raising my arms up, kind of raise my toes up off the floor as my hands go up. I stretch everything out as wide as I can. And as I'm waking up that upper body, I want to wiggle the toes and then root myself down to the floor. Start to make those big circles to the back, across the opposite hand, on top, as we come through center. And feel the creaks and the cracks. Welcome them. Say good morning to them. Eventually they go away, but they tend to come back. Draw the elbows down and reach up to the sky. Draw them down and up. Down, reach. We're going to be doing a lot of kind of single side moves, compound moves, take it over and across. So we do our chest work, we're isolating one side versus the other. We do our bicep and tricep work. We're going to be kneeling on, that half kneeling, kind of isolate one side of the body. Lots of options. Having said that, I'm not leaving yet. Not leaving at all. We're just changing things. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come center. Twist and twist. Now we're going to be doing a lot of compound movements, stacking things together. Nothing particularly new, just putting things together differently. 4, 3, 2, 1. Round it down and all the way up. And drop it down. Some kneeling work, some seated work, some laying down on our backs. Different variations of plank, I think. Not sure if we've done it before. Last one. A bit wider, side to side. So really think, here, I've shortened how far side to side I'm going. I'm slowing it down, but I want to think as I go from side to side. Sink back into the heel and feel the calf engage. Loosen up a little bit. Grow it bigger. Keep those heels on the floor. 4, 3, 2. Take it a little bit wider. Take it a little bit deeper into it. Again, think heels to the floor. I'm talking a lot about when you're barefoot and you squat, the heel lifts. You naturally have that heel lift in shoes. It's a little more challenging to lunge or squat, keeping the heels on the floor. You do it, you just tend to not have as great a range of motion. Add the shoulder drop. Starting with some back squats, core work, biceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it side to side. Just tap. You want the heart rate coming up just a little bit so that the blood is flowing and you feel like you're a little bit warmed up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to make big circles with those knees. Pick up the hips. I lied, there is a new move. It just dawned on me that what we're doing, I don't know if I've done with you. My bag of tricks is bottomless, like Mary Poppins bag. 4, 3, 2, 1. A couple of squats. So our first move, reach and pull. Is is going to be 2 rows and 1 squat. So we're gonna hinge row for 2, 1 suitcase squat. So we take those weights right with us. We're not moving through this fast because I want you to think how heavy the weight can lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, it's gonna be 2 rows, 2 squat, row 1 squat, hinge, row, 1 squat. So I'm gonna be down on the floor, and it's that same kind of rowing motion. We're gonna be single side on the floor. Your option here though is to extend the legs, either the tabletop or long, shoulders up off the floor, and turn it into a hollow hold press. You don't have to. You can extend just the legs. You can just bring the shoulders up. That's going to give you some core engagement. Then we're going to be sitting, bicep curls. We're going to come back down to that opposite side, and then we take it back up to the top. So, what do you want for the rows and the squats? We start in 5. So think, what do I want for my rows? I hinge, then I pull for 2, I squat down for 1, row. Break the move apart, right? The 2 rows, and then sink into that squat, come back up, and row. I don't want you to be getting 800 of these in. I want you to be slow, controlled, and lifting a heavy weight if you can. There's going to be plenty of time to get in the reps. We're going through this 3 times. Row. And finish with that squat. Take it down to the floor. Take 1 dumbbell. You lay down. Again, you can be right here, just keeping the body on the floor. You can be in tabletop, or you're challenging yourself by bringing the legs a little bit longer. Again, they can be extended, but not drop down towards the floor in that hollow hold. Your head and shoulders can be down on the floor. We're single siding it out, trying to add this little bit of core work, because now I don't want to rock off to that one side. I got to stop myself from rolling into the weighted side. Dig deep. Keep pushing through. And rest. Sit it up tall. Sit tall. And those bicep curls right here on the floor. Here we go. Work has started. You know the drill. When we sit in this position, it's a little bit more challenging. So we tend to drop to a little bit of a lighter weight. Listen to your body. Keep your chin parallel to the floor, to those quads. Sit nice and tall, shoulders stacked over the hips, even though we're sitting. Legs are in line with the hips, like the toes. So my legs on zip tight together. I've got some space. Try not to swing the dumbbells. I know you're getting tired. Under 10 to go. And then we've got that left side press. Lay it back down. Bring yourself back to the floor. Dumbbell comes to the left side. Again, feet can stay on the floor, shoulders and head can stay on the floor. Or maybe just shoulders come up. Or extend it everything. Push up to the sky. Allergy season, I can't get the junk out of my throat. I think the rain would help, but for me it makes it worse. It's a little flying around. Come on, stay strong. Push. Push. Take it back to the top. And round it up. Come to standing. The ratio changed. It was 2 to 1. Now it's 4 to 2. 4 rows, 2 squats. Here we go. So you're getting less squats, more rows. 4. Take it down for 2. Squeeze those elbows up behind you. Protect that low back by pulling the navel to spine. Four to 2. Breathe through it. And finish the one you're on, wherever you landed. Take it down to the floor. Back to that right side. Press. Laying down. Feet go wherever you comfortably want them to go. Then both starts moving. Make a decision with the rest of your body. So get the dumbbell moving first, and then decide, can I extend my legs while still protecting that core? Keep going. Exhale as you push. And rest. Get up. Get ready for those biceps. And sit up nice and tall. Up and down. Work through it. Second to 3 sets right here. Past that halfway point. Come on. 15 seconds. Don't swing those weights. Lift them up. And bring them back down. The last one right here. And lay back down. Get that left side press. Nice neutral press. That's all you do. That's all you do. Protect that low back. Start moving the dumbbell. And then make your decision. Am I just tabletopping the knees stacked in line with my hips? Am I bringing the shoulders up? Am I extending my legs? And then dropping them down to the floor. But whatever you choose, don't let that dumbbell pull you over to that side. Push. Exhale when you push. One. Stay strong. And rest. Back up. This time it's 4 squats, 2 rows. Same 1 and 2, but the squats are first. Take it down, 4 squats. Turn the palms facing back. Wide row. Into those squats. For 4. Palms rotate so they're facing the knees. Wide row. Palms face in for the squats. They face the hips and make it a wide row for 2. Finish this last set you're on. And take it down to the floor. Last set on hold press. Again, or you're just going into a regular press with your back on the floor. Right side is moving. Shoulders are up. Chin isn't tucked in too tightly into the chest. How you feeling? Stay strong. Come on. Almost there. And rest. Sit it up. One more set of those biceps. Sitting up nice and tall. Regular, right in front. There we go. Straight up and down. Shoulders round forward. Maybe you flex the feet. The legs. That full body workout happening. No jumping around here, but there's a lot of work happening. More strength this morning. Come on. Rest is coming. We've changed the moves. This is the last time we're here in these seated bicep curls. Finish the last one you're on. Move your dumbbells. Lay it back down. One more set of the left side reclined press. Reclined will be so challenging. Right? You start moving the weight first, always, and you make your decisions about everything else. How can you challenge yourself for this last set of work? Don't hold your breath. That tricep and elbow come right down towards the floor, and then you push up to the sky. Straight up and down. Push. Release. Push. Don't quit. Not yet. Almost there. And release. Nice work. That was a challenging set. Get off. Show you what's next. All right. We're starting with deadlift to an upright row. So I'm going to use my kettlebell, but you can certainly just have either 2 weights or even 1 weight. So if you got 1 dumbbell, you want to deadlift through, take it to that upright row. You've got 2 weights, take it to that upright row. You've got that kettlebell through center, take it to the upright row. Then we're going to be kneeling, half kneeling. And we're taking it into a wide bicep curl. So when we do the biceps, we're always going to have the same knee forward. We're taking down for some plank pass across. And then we're going to have the opposite knee forward. And we're going to go into some kickbacks. So the same foot is always forward for the biceps. Same foot is always forward for the tricep kickbacks. Just so that you're working both sides of the core. Then, so rest is over. Grab that heavy weight. Upright row. Here we go. Game 1. Deadlift. Right into that upright row. Take it down. Squeeze up. Pull. Drop down. And up. Into that deadlift. Big move here. Move with intention, control. Every piece of your body is at the party today. Come on. Finish this last one. And move it out of the way. So again, I'm going to have the left back, the right is forward, my bicep curls are wide. I'm pushing into the top of that back foot. I'm squeezing the glutes, okay? Especially my left one, the glute of the kneeling leg, right? Squeeze the glute, push the top of the foot into the floor to take some of the pressure off the knee. The right foot, push that heel into the floor. And take those biceps up to the shoulder and down. Our next move, we're going to do some plank pass under. So we're going to plank. We're moving the weight with our left hand from the right side over to the left. And then our right hand is going to move the weight from the left side over to the right. I'll show you. Only 1, 10 to go. And rest. Rest. So what I mean by I'm gonna have the weight on one side. I'm gonna be up in my plank. I'm gonna take it from the right and move it over to the left. And I take it from the left, move it over to the right. Here we go. We work now on the plank. I can be in that low with my knees down if I need to be. But otherwise, we're taking it. We're traveling from one side to the other. Right underneath our chest. Transferring it from one side to the other. Again, not an easy move. Try not to rock too much from side to side and keep those booties down out of the air. We're not in down dog. 1. Rest. Okay, so this time for those kickbacks, I've got the left forward, the right back. I'm pushing into the top of that foot. I slightly hinge, I kick it back. So I'm still squeezing the glute. I'm still pushing the top of that right foot into the floor. The left heel is right below my knee. And that's also pushing into the floor. Squeeze. Pause at that extension. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Do this last one, and then take it up. Back to standing. We're back to that deadlift with the upright row. Okay? We still have 10 more seconds to rest before we get into that working set. Again, try to lift heavier if you can here. Into that deadlift, upright row. Drop it down and pull up. Again, any piece of this is creating pain. Eliminate it, modify, switch the weight if you need to. Discomfort's okay. They asked you to pick up heavy shit today, right? Come on. And I'm asking you to put a lot of body groups together. Last one right here. Get those weights ready for your biceps. Again, my right foot is forward this time. Left is back. The left is pushing the floor. If you need more stability, you can kickstand it in. If it's straight behind you, it's a little bit more challenging. Find that balance as we go into those wide bicep curls. Come on. Don't collapse forward. Taking away our legs by this half kneeling forces us to stabilize through that core. It becomes a little more challenging. But again, if you have any knee issues and this is starting to bother you, stand up. That's the last one, and rest. We've got that pass under in the plank. So again, I take it with the left hand over to the, from the right side to the left. So I always start opposite. So if I have that weight on my right side, I'm reaching with the left and bringing it over to my left. Option here, take it down to the knees as you pass that weight. If you're wide, if you're in that plank, take your feet out wide, it gives you a stronger base. Come on. Nobody's asleep. Look at this floor. And rest. Go into those triceps. So now the left comes forward, the right pushes into the floor. Option to take the kickbacks or overhead. So creating a longer lever, I'm up and down. Push into the top of that right foot. Keep your chin neutral. Keep the shoulders stacked right over the hips. Use that glute. Okay, don't arch that back like we're in cow. If you were, fix it. Come on. One more. Right here. One more. And get up. One more set. I want you to take 2 deadlifts, 1 upright row. Same moves, we're just stacking them differently. 2 deadlifts, upright row. 2 deadlifts, upright row. So on the second deadlift, you bring it up under the chin. Come on, work for it. Two to 1 ratio. Come on. Finish the set you're on. And rest. 1 more set of biceps. Right foot forward. Left foot back. Wide bicep curl. Wide. Here we go. I'm going to challenge you here to bring your balance off a little bit more at the halfway point. The tempo is going to increase a little bit. Okay, but we're going to be singling them out. So it's going to kind of have that seesaw motion. One comes up, the other goes down. Here we go. Up and down. You got to really work for this one to keep that core tight. Don't let your body sway from side to side. as the arms alternate, which one comes up and down. Come on, stay strong right to the end. I know I threw your balance off with this one. Come on, stay with it. Stay with it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights out of the way. One more time. Get that pass across. With a dumbbell or a kettlebell. We're switching from 25-pound bell. This is getting really heavy to a dumbbell. No excuse though, the work is still happening. Dumbbell, bring it across. Come on, stay strong. Last time we're doing this move, promise. One set of triceps, and then we switch things up again. 3 long sets, I know. Finish the last one you're on. Sit it back. Take that child's pose for a moment. The left foot comes forward. The right pushes into the floor. Grab those dumbbells. Last set of triceps. You either kick it back or push it overhead. For me, the overhead takes some of the pressure off my shoulder, which is starting to bother me. The backs are hard for me. I like those dips. A lot of pressure on the shoulder. Squeeze that glute. Come on. Don't lose your form. Push the feet down into the floor. Under 20. Come on. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Take it off. Beautiful. One more target. 4 moves, 3 times through. Light weights for the first circuit. Okay. It's going to be a plie with a front raise. In full disclosure, depending on how your shoulder's feeling, you may end up dropping the weights and just doing the front raise with body weight. But for the first one, let's try to use the dumbbells. So coming down to the floor, creating a diamond shape, diamond push-ups. I'm going to be on my knees for these. Then we're back on our backs. So like we did that press, we're going to be doing a fly, but we're going to be single-siding it out. Starting with the feet on the floor to feel out the move, and then you decide what you want to do. So it's with the front raise, the tricep push-ups, the diamond push-ups, the chest fly on one side, chest fly on the other. So we start standing, we work our way down to the mat, then we come back up. Grab lights or weights. And you lights or weights for the first move, something heavier for the fly. Nothing for the push-ups. Those in your own body. Here we go. Grab those dumbbells. Drop and bring the arms up. And here I am. I can alternate. Bring to center, alternate. Back to center, right? So one arm gets a rest while the other one's working together, and that plie. replace that picture I posted. One. Finish this one. Drop the weights out of the way. Take it down to the floor. Again, we're creating that diamond shape. All tricep and chest work happening here. The hands are underneath my shoulders, underneath my chest. Drop down and push up. So that diamond shape, when I come down, is right at my chest. I don't care how many you get in. Do as many as you can and rest. What I say to you right now, what's your brain saying? Right? Brain's telling you, you can keep doing this, right? It's not telling you to quit. I know it's not. I would never tell you that. One. Give me one more. And flip it over. So I can see it better. One heavy weight. We fly it out. You stay on the floor. I fly it out. Keep the feet on the floor this set. When you feel out the fly on one side, before we add anything on, that left hand can be resting on the belly. It can be extended out to the left side, teed out if you need a little bit more of an anchor. You can always hold a dumbbell in that left hand and tee it out. Gives you a little bit of a heavy anchor to stop you from rolling off into the right side as we fly it out. It's not cheating. It's going to help you have better form and be able to focus on that unilateral work. Come on. And rest. Take it to the other side. So settle on that pelvic tilt. Connect your low back to the floor. Bend that arm long, have a gentle bend. Fly it out and pull it back to center. Fly it out. Again, don't lose connection through the core. Shoulders, the back of the head are pressing into the floor. Think about actively pushing your feet into the floor. Find that connection. And we're taking it back up to standing. About 10 seconds. Can you give me one more? If you can, fly it out and pull it up to center. And then rock yourself up. Back up to that plie. Come back up. Take those feet out wide. Toes out. Heels in. Plie. And then at the shoulders as you drop. Drop. And squeeze. Intentionally slow. Shoulders, back, triceps, biceps, legs, chest. I don't think there's anything we missed today. These compound movements are replacing that bar piece we typically do. We're going through these 3 long sets, and then we're done. Might end up a little shorter than the hour, but that's okay because of the way we stack things together. Finish the last one you're on. Move the weights out of the way. Another set of those diamond push-ups. Again, the workout's not going to be a full hour, probably. It's going to be close, but you're welcome. Here we go. Stand in the air. We're not in cat, we're not in cow. On a nice neutral spine that you would have in tabletop. Even though the knees are slightly angled back, not under the hips like they would typically be in a tabletop. They're exactly where they would be if you were holding in a plank and you just drop the knees down to the floor. Come on. We're almost ready to flip it over. Under 10. Come on. Do one more. And release. Flip it over. Lay down. Weight comes in that right side. Put it up. And start to fly it out. If you want to build on this, bring the feet just to hover off the floor, or maybe just bring the right foot, same leg as the arm that's moving. And why? Because I asked you to lift the opposite leg. You have that counterbalance. You want to be working the core as much. So keep the left foot down and bring the right slightly up off the floor. Or not. Come on. I know this is uncomfortable after those diamond push-ups. Come on. And rest. Send that arm long overhead. Angle it back to a goal post. Maybe be here for the next set. Extend the left arm up and start to fly it out. And maybe bring that left foot to hover off the floor. Try to keep both hips rooted. Keep your gaze up. The dumbbell's not coming up over your face, it's coming up over your chest. If that right arm extended in goalpost doesn't feel comfortable, bring palm to the belly. Again, you can always have that dumbbell out in that right hand, acting as a counterweight as you move the left side. Give you a lot of options. Come on. Maybe two more. One more. And take it up to standing. We've got one last time with those plies. Okay? We're going to do this one last time. Okay? It's 4 minutes of work. 15 minutes into the workout. I told you it would be close. So, grab the light weights or no weights. And here we go. Into that plie. Find the plie first. Okay? And then as you come down, lift up. Didn't think I was going to let you jump into the weekend with an easy workout, did you? It's called pure strength for a reason. No impact whatsoever. Easy on those joints with no plyometric. Working the muscles. Come on. And rest. Down. Diamond push-ups. Coming up. Here we go. One last time. Hands under the chest. When you're already down, you've already knocked off one of those minutes, right? One. Come on. How many more can you give me? Countdown is on. You're so close. Switch moves in 10 seconds. Can you give me one or two more? It's okay if the answer is no. And flip it over. Last time, that single side fly. Whichever piece resonates with you. Continues to challenge you, but allows you to have solid form. Weight up, fly it out. Maybe this time, tabletop. This becomes a lot more challenging. Both legs are up. If you find your low back is twisting at all, you can't control with both feet up like this, please put them down. Come on, under 20. Finish this last one. And release everything. Take the rest. 15 seconds. Work again. Last 60 seconds of work, and then you're done. You can do this. Here we go. Push the weight up. Start with that fly. Again, maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you take that one leg up to hover, or maybe you bring the legs up to tabletop. Again, if I tee that right arm out with my legs tabletop, it gives me a little counterweight. If I bring the arm down by my side or to the belly, it's all on me, right? It's all on me to keep that core tight. We're down to 10 seconds of work, team. Let's go. Give me one more solid fly and up to the center and release everything. Get rid of that weight. Come up and hinge it forward. And release. Flip it over, come to a neutral tabletop. Neutral tabletop. Take that right hand, thread it under, and extend the left arm up. Little puppy posture with a twist. Relax the shoulders and the chest. Stretch everything out. My right palm is facing upward. My left palm is pushing into the floor. My hips are high up towards the sky, feeling a stretch through the whole left armpit and shoulder. My right ear is on the floor. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Pull the left hand back under the shoulder, push yourself up and undread. And then take that right and at the right, extend the left under. Thread that needle. Left ear comes down. Right arm walks to the top edge of the mat. Hips are still pushing up. So we do a HIIT cardio class. Just, we want to slowly bring the heart rate down. But in a pure strength class like this, we want to really think about stretching and elongating those muscles. After working them so hard, walk back into center. I want you to turn the fingertips towards the knees, the wrists forward, and gently sit back and stretch those wrists. With the wrist, feel the inner arm, elbow creases are pushing forward. And release. Curl the toes, walk it back, come into that fold. Gently bend the knees. Maybe wrap and reach for the elbows as you wrap the hands around the legs, or maybe you just hang in a ragdoll. Release the hands. Inhale up to a flat back. Palms press into the quads, hips push back, crown extends tall. And release all the way up. Inhale up, take the palms to the sky, and stretch over your right side. Try to draw the elbows and the shoulders back behind you, or in line with the ears. Up to center, over to the opposite side. Again, try to open it up, drawing everything back, creating space, and release. One last stretch, pull the hands behind the back, interlace the hands, and pull them away. Open up the chest. We're going to hold here for 4, 3, 2, release. Big inhale up. And exhale it out and give yourself that nice big round of applause. Excellent job. Alexa off.